Okay. We're going to get started standing nice and tall. On an inhale, roll your shoulders up, relax them back and down. Let's do that a couple of times. Moving through that range of motion, adding the elbows, maybe a slightly bigger arm sweep. Good, abs drawn in. We're gonna step out in our plie position. We're gonna lift up on those toes. As you come down, come to the ball of the foot, towards your arches, towards your heels, and then sit down in your plie. And then lift your heels, your arches, ball of the foot, and then way up on your toes before you come out. Articulate down, 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 down. Articulate up, 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 up. So just trying to get a little movement through the bones of the foot, not just slamming your heels down and lifting them back up again. Especially on that way up. Check in with your booty, make sure it's long, not sticking out behind you. Good, last two. Nice. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Start a little tap. Big surprise, in a moment, we'll take 2 steps. I'm going to go to my right in 4, 3, 2. As always, these can be steps, or these can be grapevines. You can add a little hop in the middle if you want. I'm adding a hamstring curl on the end. Once you have that hamstring curl, I'm going to change that, and we're going to add 3 hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, then go. 3, 2, 1, then move. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. You got it. Oh, I forgot my hamstrings. One more each way. 3, 2, 1, step touch only. Big arms. Good. Add a toe tap in front. Arms up, knees up. Four, 3, 2, arms out to the side, squeeze. Keep your squeeze going. Your knees going. Arms up and over, cross those knees. Four, 3, 2, step it out into your plie. Big deep breath in. Sit down into your plie with your heels, arches, balls of the feet, and then way up on your tippy toes as you stand up. Articulate on the way down, 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 and lift, 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 lift. Down, 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 down. Lift, 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 lift. Down, 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 down. Lift, 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 lift. Last time, down, down, down. Lift, 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 and tap again. Add your swing. In a moment, I'll take 2 steps left. 4, 3, 2, 2 left. Or right, whichever way you're going. Add a single hamstring. All right, we're going to add 3 hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3 hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Again. Good. Last time. 3, 2, 1, tap. Press. Knees up, arms up. Hands here, pull back. Keep pulling back, cross those knees. Arms up and over. Four, 3, 2, step it out. Big deep breath in. This time bend the knees, hands on your thighs. Shoulders out of your ears. Exhale, pull your belly button in and round that back. And then extend. And then roll it. And extend. One more time, round it. And extend. Let's drop your left shoulder in. Look over your right. Back through center, right shoulder goes in, look up over your left. Good, back through center one more time each way. Good, and then we're gonna tuck and round, abs drawn in. Big deep breath in. And exhale, bring it down. Very nice. Shoulders back and down. All right, let's go ahead, let's grab that band, please. Chair, handy if you want. I always have my band tied in half, but what you want to do is make a small loop. So however it is that you need to do that, right? And you're going to put that on the ankle of the right leg. Then you're going to hold that open and you're going to take your left foot like that, right? So my foot is, the band is against the arch. And then you're going to bend your right knee. Flex through the left heel and try and get this left knee behind you slightly. From there, push back, push, and push. So you should feel that in your hamstring and your glutes. And again, if you've got that band doubled up, actually I guess mine is 4, anyway, it should feel pretty strong. Make sure you're not here, leaning forward. You want to stand up and tuck your booty under. Last 2 like that. Last 1, hold that back, point your toe towards your booty and give me a little curl. And you may even get a little cramp. That should be a pretty good challenge for your hamstrings. Good, and then you're just gonna slide that so that it's at your ankle, so it's on both ankles, and you're gonna bend your right knee deeper. We're gonna lift that left leg up and come halfway up. So you're just tipping forward, and you probably don't need your chair at all, but if you need it for balance, let's just go to a finger or so. But check out your left leg and make sure you're getting a nice straight leg. And you should feel that on both your booty and your low back. Last 2, last 1, stand it up. Right knee is staying bent, left leg is out to the side, a lot of tension on that band. And then from there, you're gonna lift that leg up, try not to tip to the right. So lift, lift. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up for just a moment. Point your left toes in front of you. Rotate your leg open so the ball of the foot is facing me. Bend that right knee again. Left leg is going to lift. Again, depending on how tight your band is, it might not be a very big lift. Almost there. And relax. All right. Just shift your chair, if you needed it, to the other side. Take your right foot and tuck it so that it's in that band, arch of the foot towards the back. Bend your left knee, Take your right leg, try not to have it in front of you, stand up tall, booty under, push back. Just straight push back. So again, hamstring and glutes. Point the toe, curl that leg towards your hip. Maybe a small movement, no big deal. Very nice. Now take that through to your ankle, bend your left leg more, hitch forward, straighten that back leg, lift and lift and lift. So I'm moving a little bit up and down, but it's more about lifting that leg. Almost here. Good, stand it up. Facing front, left knee is still bent, right leg is off to the side, and we lift it, and we try not to tip to the left. Good. Bring that leg in front, rotate it open, point the toe, in the left knee, add strong in, right leg lifts and lifts. Again, it may be a small move, no, that's fine. And relax. Woo! Shimmy on out of that, please. All right, chair back over to that other side. Undo your band, but have it, folded in half at least. If it's tied, that's fine. We're gonna get a little bit of upper body. So you're gonna step through it with your right leg and bring your left palm into it. You're gonna bend your right knee and you're gonna straighten your left leg. We're just gonna start with a bicep curl here. And then when you're ready, you're gonna add a little rise. That right knee is bending and straightening. Let's change that up, sorry. Bend it, both bend, arm and leg bend at the same time, right? That makes it a little more challenging. Back leg can stay straight and you can lunge or you can bend that knee and tuck under. Good. All you're gonna do is flip your palm to the back, lunge into it more, elbow is slightly bent, and then press the arms straight. Make sure that shoulder's out of your ear. Bend the elbow a little bit, press straight, straight, straight. This time you can straighten the leg as you straighten the arm if you want. And stand that up. We are switching sides. So the band comes underneath your left foot. Right hand faces the front. Step back with your right leg. Bend that left knee. Bend that right arm. And straighten them both. Bend and straighten. Palm is facing you. Elbow stays by your side. Nice job, y'all. Almost there. Good, and now we're gonna turn that palm towards the back. Shoulders back and down. Try not to let this roll forward. Bend that left knee, bend that left right arm a little bit, and then straighten and straighten. Good, almost there. Good. Leave the band on your left leg. Turn your palm to the front of the room. Back leg is straight. We're going to start by lifting that arm straight ahead. And when you do, you're just going to lift that back leg nice and straight so that you feel a little bit of hamstring work here. Nice straight arm. I know mine has a really slight bend in it, but for now it's fairly straight. Palm to the sky. Last two. Last one, stay up on your back toes, bend your right elbow. And then if you lift that back leg off the ground, that's awesome. Make sure your left knee is bent. Left knee is bent, right? Correct? Okay. And relax. Woo! Switch it up again, please. So right foot is through, left palm to the sky. Step back on that left leg, sorry. And you're serving your platter to start with a fairly straight arm. And then adding the option, if you want, for that back leg to lift for a little balance. Good. Hold it here, back leg back if you can, and we bicep curl. And relax. Woo. All right. Have your chair handy. Step on that band again with your left foot. Right leg is back. Left knee is slightly bent. We're just going to get the lower body first, and then we'll add the upper body. Fingertips are light, and we're just doing our dunking bird for your hamstring, right? Left leg is just barely bent. If and when you're ready, you're going to keep your palm facing your body, and you can either open that arm directly to the side, or with your palm down, sort of at a 45-degree angle. Last one, stay over. Standing leg is almost straight. Elbow is high this time. Pull back, pull back. Adding on, as you pull back, straighten your leg. And relax. So that should have gotten that shoulder quite a bit and that hamstring. Other side, please. So you're standing on that band with your right foot. Good. Left palm is facing you. Left leg is back. Right knee is barely bent. We're just going to start with our dunking bird. Again, you don't want a lot of weight on that chair. If you want to add on, right arm opens to the side or out into that kind of 45-degree angle here. You choose. Last two. Good, leave it down. Bend that leg, bring your elbow here, and both are gonna come up at the same time. Straightening that leg, pulling that elbow back and down, working that rear deltoid, shoulder blade muscles. And relax. Ooh. All right. You can leave your chair out of the way for now. And your band is still folded in half, but you may be just holding yours like that. I'm gonna slip mine through those folds overhead. We're gonna start again with that Pilates, that plie position. Shoulders back and down, ribs pulled in. All we're gonna do to start with is press out. I'm gonna bend the elbows and press out. Bend and press, bend and press, bend and press, adding your plie. Palms need to face away from each other. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey guys, palms need to face away from each other, right? It looks like a breaststroke, palms away from each other. Yeah, and then get the arms all the way straight. Don't just do this. You gotta get the arms straight to get those triceps. So it's not down. So here we are. Let's just pause. Sit in your plie, nothing else. Elbows are bent. Straighten them, straighten them, straighten them. Okay? And then if you want to move, you bend and straighten and come up and down a little bit. But my shoulders are not, hopefully aren't lifting too much. Make sure those palms are still out. And that should be pure tricep. Better, get the arms all the way straight. Quit nagging me, last two. Last one, sit down, elbows bent, straighten, 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 straighten. 3, 2, 1, bring it up, not done. Now we're gonna work those shoulders that you wanted to work, okay? So palms are out, create tension, pull back and down. So now we should be working the upper back, okay? A little bit of shoulder. If you want to add on, you come down in that plie. If you want to work more, you're up on your toes the whole time, or you come up on your toes and down on your heels. But keep that going for me, please. And that band comes forward and across your chest, basically. Last two, last one. Come down in your plie. Just let your band rest for now. It's tired. Up on your heels, heels down, lift, lift. Good arms in front. Keep those heels going. We're just going to work a little bit of posture. Palms are facing, elbows, shoulders squeeze together, elbows are pulling back. Up on your toes, and then heels down. Open, open, palms face each other. I think a band broke. Palms facing each other, right? So it's like a rowing motion. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Palms facing, good, better. Try and create tension the whole time, not letting it collapse. So pull back, pull back. Last 3, 2, and 1. That poor band is tired. Do your heels again, please. Now I'm hoping that you're starting to feel something in your calves, because we've been doing this for a while. 4, 3, 2, stay up on those toes. Come up, hold that balance up on those tippy toes. Ribs pulled down in here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that out. All right. Now I know we're gonna head down. We're not done, with the lower body, but we are gonna head down. Our chair is gonna be handy. I know you guys know what's coming here, right? All right, so as you come down, However you need to do it. Again, I've already got mine tied, so I'm just going to create a double loop here. So double loop, you know, a little more challenging. So find a way to double up your mat if you can, or mat, sorry. Double up your band if you can, and then tie it or however you need to. And when you have all of that done, you're going to rest for a second with your heels in the chair, knees above your hips, and shins as much as possible parallel to the ground. Obviously, if your femur is a little bit shorter and your chair is taller, you might be a little bit more like that. So just depends on what you have there. All right, hands down by your sides for a moment. Actually, let's take a big deep breath in. Bring those arms overhead. Feel just a nice moment here, taking a stretch. Bend your elbows into cactus position to get some opening across your chest. Palms face the sky. And then we're just going to rock the hips side to side and then start to slow it down until you feel like you actually have your hips nice and even. When I lie down, they usually are not. All right, and then same thing with the ribs. Let your ribs rock a little bit side to side and then pull them in. And then just keep that stick up position, might as well. Walk your feet wide on your chair so that you have tension on your band. And then all you're gonna do for now is push that band open, and you should feel that in your outer hips. And we're gonna press and press. Good. Keep the tension on your band so your legs are wide. Hands are going to come down by your sides, but let's still go palm up and lift the hips off the ground and up and down. Now, while you do that, I want you to keep an eye on your knees and make sure they're not going in and out, in and out, in and out. They're staying out the whole time, so you have tension on that band throughout this range of motion. And then just notice if you can whether your hips are coming up and down evenly. And then we're going to relax for just a second. And of course, we're going to put those two things together. So when you are ready, deep breath in, lift the hips, press the knees really wide, lower the hips, lift and press. Lower, lift, press. For a little extra challenge, bring your hands off the ground and just stretch them long by your sides, hovering above the ground. Good, keep that going. You might even feel some hamstring love here. I sure do. Four more, and then we're going to hold at the top for 4. Last 2. Last 1. Up we go. Hands hover. Push out on the band. And we're going to push out and squeeze up. Push out, squeeze up. Push, squeeze, push, squeeze, push, squeeze, push, squeeze. 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ow. I hope you felt ow. I felt ow. All right. Just for a moment, let the left leg rest. Bring that right knee up and over towards your right shoulder. Reach down with your right hand, grab your right toe. Let that knee open to the side, and then bring it up and through center and straighten it out. If you can't hold your toe anymore, hold on to your ankle. Point and flex, and do a couple rotations. And then bring that right leg down, left knee in, over to your left side. Reach down, grab your left toe, let the knee drop to the left. Come back through center, arm up and over, extend it up. And if you don't feel like you can hold the toe, grab your ankle and give me a point flex. Good. All right. Just relax here for a moment. We're going to grab that band. And this time, all we're going to do is hold on to it maybe, I don't know, 7 inches apart, hands are 7 inches apart, but with a little bit of tension on the band. And then press your shoulders down, and we're gonna let the lower body kind of be on vacation for now, because you know it's not gonna stay. So knees come a little more into your tabletop, so move your feet back in that chair, but just let them rest for now. Deep breath in, exhale, head, neck, and shoulders float off the ground. Bring your arms over your head, feel the extra tension, press out on the band, push in opposite directions, and exhale down. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, press out on the band, and exhale down. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, press out on the band, and down. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, press out, and down. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, up and over, push out, opposite directions. 4 more like that. Exhale, lift, reach up and over and press. And 3. And 2. Last one, lift and press. Lift your legs now, tabletop. Extend your legs, open your legs and arms. Press out, out, out. 4, 3, 2. Everything together. Open again, press out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hug, and again, press, 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 and hug. Reach, 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 hug. Reach, 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 hug. Last 2, reach, 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 reach. Last time, reach, 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 and relax. Let's go ahead, move your chair out of the way, please. I guess we actually could have left that, but okay. The band is going to go across the front of your right thigh. Hands are reaching long. Lift that right leg into your tabletop. Bring your left knee up and extend it up in the air. On the exhale, reach through your left toes. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Stretch your arms away from you. Reach your shoulders out of your ears. Pull your abs in and pull your knee, your right thigh against the band. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug down. Take a break. Across the left thigh. Deep breath in. Exhale, right leg up, and then on the exhale, we reach through those right toes. We lift the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. We stretch the fingers long, shoulders out of the ears, pressing against that left thigh pressing against the band, and we'll take a little break, and we're going to use that for a single leg stretch. So head, neck, and shoulders will either be up the whole time, but if you need to take a break for your neck, that's fine. Legs in tabletop, band across the right thigh. Deep breath in, here we go. Exhale, reach through the left toes, press against the right thigh. Inhale to switch it up. Exhale, reach through the right toes, press against the left. And switch. And switch. And switch. Keep it going. Good. 2 more on each leg. And when you finish those 2, go ahead and grab that band and put it around your ankles, please. And hug it nice and close. Take a little rock side to side, please. And then bring that band around behind your hamstrings and put your feet back on the ground. Turn your palms to the ceiling. And pull that band close to you with your hands. And you want it, you want a lot of tension, right? So you don't want to be too loose on that. Walk your feet a little bit away. On the exhale, use your biceps and lift yourself up a vertebra at a time, rolling up, 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 and sitting tall, shoulders out of your ears, because we're going down, down, down. And inhale at the bottom, and then come up, up, up. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, I don't need to use my biceps, and that's fine. You don't need to. You can pretend like you're using the band. But what I like is that it gives you a little bit of focus on making sure that you're coming up a vertebra at a time and as equally as possible I start to notice, oh, I want to go left hip and then right low back. So I'm going to have to really be conscientious not to let that happen. Next time you're seated, let's stay there. Wasn't that fun? So if we could do that, lying down, I bet we could do it from here. So come up onto your tippy toes, rolling down a vertebra at a time. Pull yourself up. You're just on your tippy toes this time. Pull those abs in. And then next time you come up, stay up. You might have felt a little bit of, with those toes pointed, you may have felt some tension in those toes. Okay, time to get a little more exciting. Bring that band over the fronts of your feet and then around the arches. So the band comes through the middle. I'm going to show you, hopefully it looks something like that. And all that's doing is just protecting that band from slipping off, we hope. All right, and so now we're going to do what we did, only we're going to have the legs in tabletop. So we're trying to roll down with control without those knees moving, and then the same thing on the way up. Without pressing those knees away from you, if possible. And this is where, for me, I really notice that there's a difference in those hips. I kind of roll a little bit to one side. And then next time you come up, straighten those legs. Shoulders are back and down. We don't want to be rounded in that upper body. And now we're going to try and lift and lower just the legs. Good. Take a little break. All right. We're going to move into teaser from there. And of course, you can do any one of those exercises that we've already done. If you choose to do the teaser, it's not a rocking, it's not woo-hoo, woo-hoo, right? What we do instead is we start flat if possible, and then on the exhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift at the same time the heels do, and everything comes up into that beautiful V, shoulders out of your ears as much as possible, and then everything comes down as symmetrically as possible. So either any of those previous options or try your teaser, please. Once you get into that last teaser, let's see if we can all meet there in that extended position, arms up overhead as much as possible, shoulder blades together as much as possible, holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Then those knees, and slip that band off, please. And we are coming back over onto our spine, and that band is coming behind you, and you're going to use that band to hug your knees in nice and close. And take a little break here, side to side. Good, so we're gonna lasso that right foot, but I'm gonna give you a different option here today. If you wanna put your foot parallel with the band, like that, it's gonna give you an opportunity to get a little bit of an extra stretch here. And then bring that band into your right hand. And my band is pretty tight right now. So what we're gonna do is bend the right elbow to bring that leg closer. Pull your toes back towards your face. Bend your right elbow so you feel a good bit of tension on the band. And then from there, point your toes. Point the ball of the foot to the ceiling and point, point, point. And then here's the fun part. As you pull your toes back, press the ball of the foot to the ceiling, and then the heel to the ceiling. And again, the more you bring that arm down, the deeper you'll feel that stretch through your calf and your hamstring and your foot. And then see if you can keep your hand or elbow down as you press up through the ball of the foot, and then point the toes, and then just pull that back. So we're just articulating a little bit through the foot, and then try and do the same thing, but pigeon-toed. Just a little different angle there. And then try and do the same thing, only duck-footed. So, you know, you guys can tell me later whether you felt the difference here. All right, and then we're gonna reach up and tighten up that hold so that we can bring that right leg to the right and let the left leg drop open. So now we're getting that inner thigh as well as that hamstring. Just a passive stretch here, and you can, again, if you want, do that point and flex on this side. And then you're gonna reach up with your left hand. Straighten out that, left leg. And you're just gonna turn your right toes pigeon-toed and come a little bit across, but keep your right hip down, right? So we're not rolling that right hip over. And then gently let that right leg come to the right, and you can keep it straight if you have the space. I just don't happen to have that space. Or you can hover it in the air. And then you're gonna reach up and over one more time with the right hand, and then one band in each hand. Pull back, bend that knee in, release that leg. No worries about the band for now. Right ankle across your left thigh, but I want you to cross it so far that your right foot is on the ground. So right foot over on the outside of the left leg, and then passive figure four. Right hand on your inner thigh, left hand on your left hip to really press that open and away from each other. And then you're going to slide that left leg along the ground. And we're going to close that gap and hug the knees in. Take a little rock side to side. Arms into a T position. Little cactus arms if you want. And then knees drop to your right. While you're over there, uncross them, stack them, and then come back through center and stretch them out. Bend that right knee, please. Bend that left leg and lasso it. And again, if you want to go parallel and get that nice stretch for the whole foot, please feel free to do so. And then that band will come into your left hand. And then again, we can play with that elbow coming down to really get a deeper stretch. And then point the toes up and the ball of the foot, and then flex it all back. And then press up against the band. And then as you're ready, choke up on that band a little bit and bring your leg over to the left with your left elbow resting on the ground. Right leg opens up also. Reach over with your right hand. Bring everything back through center, straighten out your right leg, turn your left toes in, and try and keep that left hip on the ground. And then if you want, you can come all the way across. And then left arm up and over, grab, bring everything back through center. Both hands on that band, pull back, and then band away. Left foot crosses the right thigh, and then you let it drop open. Left hand presses the left thigh open, right hand pulls the right hip back, please. And then go ahead and bend the knees, crisscross, and take a little rock here. And then knees drop left. And then we'll come back through center. And again, straighten out those legs, arms overhead, reach through the toes, reach through the fingers, and then gently bring yourself up onto your elbows, bend those knees, press yourself up, shoulders out of your ears, and just sit up nice and tall. Take a moment, hands behind your hamstrings, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. pull your ribs down and just feel that opening across your chest. And let's elongate those arms and bring them back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, palms to the sky, and then hands come down. And from there, just go ahead and bring yourself over into your down dog position. No, that wasn't all that graceful, huh? One heel down, the other knee bends, and if you like, you can point those toes up to the sky. And then reverse it, other heel down. Really press the heel down. And then if you want, take that other leg up in the air. And then bring that down. Legs go wider than your mat and hang over for a moment. Shake your head yes and nod no. Bend the knees, hands on your thighs. Extend that chest in your cow stretch. And then round and tuck in your cat. And one more time, extend cow. Pull your belly button in. Big deep breath in. Exhale. Give me a curtsy. Almost forgot. And a curtsy. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for being here, guys. Stick around if you have any questions or comments or want